CBR number 5. Here we go. You were coming out.
What up, guys? We're out here again at CBR, and we got Brian, Dane, Salt, Jack, me. We got a lot of people out today. Gonna be a fun time.
Going for the yellow jersey today and win, of course. We're behind Tony, sitting in second place, so we'll see if we can take it from him. Let's go start CBR number 5, Cat 4.
All right, our Cat 4 riders are on course right now.
So this is the second to last race of the season. So we have one more race after this. And today, the team plan was to have Jack sit in because he was sitting second place behind Tony, who has it today. And there was points premiums for the overall. And these last two races are double points. So we really had to be on our A game and really work as a team. And then the rest of us as a team were supposed to just cover attacks and go for some of the preems. And we did that pretty well over the whole race. I don't know how... I was feeling pretty good. I didn't really know how Swall or Dane were feeling.
Yeah, the team worked great today. Right here, I wanted to try and make a breakaway happen. So I go to try and chase this guy down, and Swalt comes and bridges up to me. And I was like, cool, if we can make a break stick, get the points preems, and get a top 5 finish, that would be insane. Most likely take the yellow jersey. But right here, I thought better of it. I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't waste all this energy to try and make a break stick. So I kind of fall back, but Swalt keeps the hammer on with one other dude, and they get a little gap and try to roll something for a few laps.
Yeah, but the packs come in hot, and they kind of get caught in between this next lap, which is definitely not the. They tried making something happen, but it was worth a shot.
Yeah, the field definitely didn't want to break away today. So right here, it's a points preem lap, and I see Eli go on the right, and so I was like, cool, I'm gonna go on the left and follow him and get that draft. And then Dano follows us, and so I'm just trying to get into Eli's draft. And then coming into this corner, Dano lets our wheel go, kind of as a sweeper type thing. And so it makes these two other dudes try and chase us. But I'm just trying to close the gap to Eli's wheel. Look at my power. I'm doing 500 watts. So really probably pushing way too hard. But I make it up to him. But in the rear cam, you can just see there's two guys right there on my wheel. So out of here, Eli kind of blows up. And I have to start my sprint really early, and it's a long ways to the finish line, and the other rider just had a better sprint than I did, and so he took it. But the good thing was, for the points preems, it was first and second, so I was still able to scoop up some, but that huge effort just blew me up. It was a stupid effort. Definitely went way too hard in the middle of the race. So then I fall to the back of the pack and just try to recover. Right there, you can see two riders went down. I was in the back chilling, and then all of a sudden the field's way up the road, and I have to put in a little dig to try and chase back onto the field.
Yeah, I heard the crash behind me, but I never really saw it. So I was like, let's just keep rolling. And then it was a little fast, and you can see over there they got the cop cars. They're still sitting there on the side. And right here, you can see there's a little break trying to go on the right. So I'm like, I gotta go cover that, and I try.
Yeah, this was one of the more threatening breaks of the day, and so Eli puts in a really good dig, 36 miles an hour right here. So this breakaway was actually the rider in here actually won the race. So there was this breakaway of like maybe, what would you say, 10 riders?
Yeah, so, but we weren't working.
Yeah,
great.
so they weren't really working super great. But the rider right there that just pulled off to the right, Brandon York from Farmers, he ended up winning the race, attacking from this breakaway. So Eli slots back probably a little bit too far, and so Brandon attacks and Eli's just can't cover it. And he ends up going solo for like the last 5 or 6 laps and staying away.
And then right here you can see there was like another crash or something, and they had this concourse, so they made us all pull to the left, take this really wide turn, and it kind of messed us up a little bit.
Yeah, I was on the inside. We were kind of trying to get organized this as the last lap, and I just kind of got pinched, had to squeeze some brakes, and it messed up my race. Eli was like in the middle kind of, and he was able to swing wide, and so he is in super awesome position. 5th wheel right here. He yells at Dano. Dano starts to go. This dude pulls off. Dano's kind of out of steam, but he's done a lot of work today. And so then Eli just slots in right behind this dude. He goes for a super early sprint. Eli's sitting perfect position, 2nd wheel with a long sprint, and he just leads it out from the last corner.
Yeah, and I was gonna go right here, then I was like, we still got a long way to go. So I'm like, let's sit in the draft a little bit. I know this guy's gonna burn out.
Then right here, Eli just opens it up. This is for 2nd place, but Eli wins the field sprint, which is a super awesome sprint.
So Jack blew himself up doing that big attack in the middle of the race, so he didn't have that great of a finish. But so he's pretty much out of the yellow jersey competition.
Yeah, but since it was double points, Eli with his 2nd place finish, Eli was in like 6th or 7th, but since it was double points, Eli is actually now in the yellow jersey by 3 points. So going into this last race, it's going to be wild. We're going to have to defend the yellow jersey. And yeah, we're going to have me and Dano and Eli, and hopefully we can keep the yellow jersey for this last Cat 4 CBR race. But super nice work to Eli, Dano, and Swalt. It was just a super great day out here. Eli with the awesome finish.
Yeah, it was just an awesome day. I felt pretty good. And just an awesome time racing bikes.
I just finished the race. Dane led Eli out, and Eli won the field sprint for like 2nd place. Eli, how was it?
It was tough. Like on that last corner, it was 2 people. It was like 1 person, and then Tony, and then Dane and me or something like that. And I got behind the guy in front, and then he sprinted like 3/4 of the way to the finish line, and I got him at the line. And I was like, in the middle of it, I was like, should I go right now? Or should I keep on? And I was like, it's too early, and I'm just going to go later. And it worked out. So that was awesome. And man, that was just such a fun race. And it worked out, and we worked as a team more. And so that was great.
What do you guys think of that finish line 200 meters further
It
down?
was good for the little guys, man, because he could hold like power for longer, right?
Well, I think a
hard.
lot of people are going to go like they normally do around that corner and think that they're going to be able to go.
I passed a lot of guys at the end because they burned up.
Yep.
And it's a headwind into it.
Yep.
And then it's a long, so I was like, I'm gonna chill in for a minute.
Yeah.
It's 800 meters, just to let you know.
Yeah, it's like Marietta.
And then, well, because the other guy said, Eli just came around. He was so smart. He just stayed on my wheel, and then he just came right around at the last second.
Yeah, let them find out.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. This one's totally different. I wanted to change it up for everybody.
That's good.
You know, so the finale will be on the other side.
Okay.
Let you know, we'll be doing left turns.
Left turn.
Four left turns.
Oh.
What's up?
4 left turns.
4 left turns, just like you won last time. But the finish line's not going to be in the same spot. So you guys will see it there. You guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks for your support, you guys.
Yeah, thank
you. You guys are the best.
Eli gets the yellow jersey.
Wow.